Hey everyone, I'm doing this video to rally people behind this cause shown right here. I really like this idea and I will explain why exactly, because I think that explaining why this is effective is important in order to rally people behind it. So the idea is for people to start pinning or sticking a heart cutout on their clothes when they are out and about, and you could also display them in your homes and businesses. It's basically a very simple way to visually signal that you are broadly against the forced injections, lockdowns, and the masking. Despite how the media frames things, we know that there is a huge number of people who broadly question the nature of what is currently taking place. Whilst they may question them to varying degrees and have different specific grievances or thoughts on what really is going on here, there is a clear common directional agreement. The problem is that we are all scattered and isolated. There seems to be a lack of ability to coalesce around a few large single points or figureheads, because these have, to a large degree, been continuously getting banned, censored, and deplatformed. The majority of whom are against the current regime, in general, seem to have very little cohesion or direction in how to effectively push back. In order to build up coordination, we want to have a super easy and totally risk-free visual symbol which people can display with them whenever they are out or at their home or business. This would be showing that you are broadly against what is currently taking place. This would grow through various grassroots promotion and word of mouth and reach a point where a large enough percentage of people would have a sense of the number of allies in their immediate location as well as in the larger context. This will also have the effect of boosting morale, and when a tipping point is reached, it begins to embolden people to, let's say, further express their disagreement and non-consent with what is happening, and find allies and form connections to organize further. You can see in this image that nothing is really divisive, controversial, or offensive at the least. This is very important, by the way, when trying to gather support in anything. The love heart symbol is perfect because it is universally positive and totally inoffensive, as well as super easy to make and to get hold of. To illustrate a simple example, there would be countless cases where there are small groups of strangers in the same place, and all might be wearing the mask, yet all of them may disagree with these rules, but because they can't read each other's minds, and each of them may think that conflict may arise if they remove their own mask, they simply do what everyone else is doing. However, if they saw that everyone was wearing a heart in the group, they would instantly know that they are around like-minded people and could drop the mask and perhaps have a conversation. If you got this to a scale where it's even a very small percentage of a population which was doing this, you are naturally going to have many of, let's say, small positive acts and occurrences taking place spontaneously within the community. It's also a decentralized movement which has no leader and very difficult to stop. Whilst you personally may think that refusing to wear a mask is a clear enough signal of non-compliance and that everyone should be doing this all the time, and you might be right to some extent, but please understand that everyone is unique and some have the ability to easily handle confrontation, but many do not and don't have the energy to constantly be having confrontations. In conclusion, this is a simple, optical, risk-free movement that has the potential to spread effectively in a reasonable time frame. Please consider spreading this message and doing your part. Thanks for listening.